Yo, what it do? What it do? What's good with everybody in the room? What up, Daniel, Noah, Emma, Landon, Gorilla? Who else am I missing in here? Anybody else? Mr. Pie? What it do? What it do? Not much. Not much. What's good with everybody? What's good with everybody? And yeah, I see that, Landon. I see that, brother. I see it. I don't know. I don't know why some subscribers have kind of been dipping off. I have no idea. I haven't heard anybody say that they were leaving or none. They just picking up and going. But hey, if that's what they want to do, that's their prerogative. I ain't mad at nobody. If they could go, they could stay, they could do it, they won't. We gonna still do what we do, and that's what matters. So we just gonna keep putting out what we put out. So this is just me tapping in here for a minute with this free agency. Hold on one second. All right, we back. My 3-year-old's being a grump. He's being a grump on a bump right now. Did you see the ABC might change? I hadn't seen that, Landon. But now I've been watching what's going on in free agency. Now I wasn't expecting, from what I've been hearing, we knew the Cowboys freed up some salary cap space. We knew that. But what I've been hearing coming out the building and from like Brian brought us, that they're looking like that from what they're thinking is that the Cowboys are going to be more of a player in like the day 3 type of thing. That we're not looking to get the high value picks like we aren't. We're not looking to get the low value picks, but we're looking to get more in the lines of the in the middle guys. We're just trying to get my phone plugged in because my phone was about to die too. Shoe carrying quarterback is better than Bryce Underwood. Hey, I couldn't tell you. What up, back shots? What it do? What it do? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So, Cowboys did lose a player today. We lost Jordan Lewis. He went to Jacksonville for a 3-year deal, $10 million a year, $30 million overall. I think it was 21 guaranteed or 20 guaranteed. Hey, man, shout outs to Jordan Lewis. He was a dog on the field. The Cowboys have been trying to replace Jordan Lewis for the last 3 or 4 years, but everybody that they drafted and brought in just couldn't do it. He outplayed them and outshined them and earned his spot every time. And last year, he was definitely the tone setter for our DBs. He was definitely the one out there that was hungry and wanting to play. He's had some injuries throughout his career that have made it a little complicated, but I thought the Cowboys were going to bring him back. Unfortunately, Jacksonville signed him. So Jordan Lewis, man, the Detroit boy, kudos to you. Appreciate everything you did as a Cowboy, but man, hopefully you have a good career in Jacksonville. Come on, go over there on your pillow. Why, man, dog? All right, had to let the dog out the cage real quick. But yeah, so we did lose Jordan Lewis. The Cowboys did make one signing, Trent Sieg, the long snapper. Like, why do the Cowboys always want to sign like the long snapper or the punter? Like, the guy that nobody cares about is who the Cowboys go and sign. It's absolutely bonkers. Yesterday, we did sign back Marquise Bell, so we did bring him back. But yeah, I think the Cowboys. Oh, he is. He's going to the Steelers. They right, Gorilla. They are absolutely right. Listen, I met at Walmart today. That's dope, Emma. Hopefully you guys have a great friendship, relationship, whatever it is you guys do going forward. Hopefully it's great. What up, Sirius? What's good? What's good, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. I ain't seen you in a few streams. This ain't going to be a long stream, but it's going to be a stream that we're going to get in here. We're going to talk about a little bit of the free agency, what's going on, who's been signed, and if any news breaks during this stream, we'll try to get on top of that as well. And then we'll be off until about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we will have the WWE stream up and going. But yeah, and Landon, man, I don't know. People have been leaving. We've lost like 35, well, almost like 40 subs now. I have no idea what's going on with that process. I have no idea why. Nobody has said anything about me. It's just the numbers started going away. So I don't know what that is. I just hope that it continues to go back up. I couldn't tell you why it's doing that. What up, Packer fans? What up, what up, what up? Y'all need a quarterback? I hear you. Huh? I don't know. You need to stay out of the flower beds. But go. Why are you coming in here to tell me? You're sharing the phone with her today? Hey, that's dope. What up, Dylan? What's good with you? What's good with you? Yeah, your Bears, they got a couple O linemen. And they also got unrestricted free agent Eamon Ogbongbemega. Can you close my door, please? Go. What up, Jalen? What it do, brother? What it do? Yeah. No, 7. Oh, well, that's not our fault. They came up here after when it was this late. Did you hear about the trade? Why don't you just look it up and do some research and find out? What are you talking about, Messi? She's in the 4 hours every day. Dan Campbell owns you. Oh, you talking Packers fan? I got you. What up, Carnage over there in the Twitch? Hey, we'll see you next year. Hey, all I know is my Cowboys going to beat both the Lions and the Browns next. The Bears and the Lions next year. So just be prepared to lose to the Cowboys when we face y'all. It'll be all right. You'll get over it, but it'll happen. Lambeau Field changed to before you crazy, Messi. Yeah, hey, there's going to be a lot of changes. Just like my Cowboys. My Cowboys is pretty much going to be like a whole new team with a few players that have stayed. But the Cowboys, I think the Cowboys are more active to be active in the third day of free agency than they are in this first day. I really, like I said previous, I really wish they would have signed Jordan Lewis back. I was looking for Jordan Lewis and Rico Dowdle to get signed. Everybody else I'm not really caring for. I'd like D-Law back, but it would have to be at a cheap price. I'd like Chauncey Golston back, but it would have to be at a good price. So, I mean, we'll just have to see. I'm going to go through the notable contracts right now that have been signed. You have Cam Bynum by the Colts, unrestricted free agent. He was signed to a 4-year, $60 million deal, $15 million a year, $0 million guaranteed. That's the only contract I think I've seen that's $0 million guaranteed. Yeah, I don't think if you're looking for the Cowboys to be active in day 1 or even day 2 of free agency, I don't think it's going to be there. I think it's more likely that the Cowboys are more active maybe day 3. But yeah, you know how the Cowboys are. It's selective aggressive. Selectively aggressive. You know. What up, Raymond? What it do? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we got the Chiefs. They signed Trey Smith. Well, they franchise tagged him So it's 1 year, $23,402,000, and it's fully guaranteed because of it being a franchise tag. Jamin Sherwood, unrestricted free agent to the Jets, 3 year, $45 million, $15 million a year, $30 million guaranteed. The Detroit signed Derek Barnes to a 3 year, $24 million, $8 million a year, $16 million guaranteed contract. The Bills, they gave Greg Russo an extension, 4 years, $80 million, $20 million a year, $49 million guaranteed. Now, if you look at these numbers, I can tell you when you hear the big number like 80 million, that is not the real contract. The real contract is the guaranteed money. That 49 million, it's really 49 million for 3 years. That's really the deal. Everything else is fluff. It's fluff and stuff just to make it look good, because the players only count on getting the deals that they get with the guaranteed money. What up, Nemo? What it do? What it do? Yeah, Odigizua did stay with the Cowboys. Yep. Joey Blunt, the Cardinals. It says other, so I don't even know where he was signed from, but he got a 2 year, $3.7 million guaranteed, 1.8 year average with 400,000 guaranteed. So he don't even have a million fully guaranteed. Aaron Brewer, also unrestricted free agent to the Cardinals, 1 year, 1.4 million. And it's got 167,000 fully guaranteed. So these are low end signings, kind of like what the Cowboys do, but that is what it is. We also got the why am I calling them the Browns? The Bears with Amen Ogbongbema. I couldn't pronounce that. I probably butchered it. Unrestricted free agent, 2 year deal, 4.9 million, 2.4 million per year, and it was 2.4 million that was guaranteed. The Washington Redskins, they signed Tress Way to a 1 year, 2.8 million guaranteed, or 2.8 million a year with 2 million guaranteed. The Raiders signed Adam Butler, UFA, unrestricted free agent, 3 year, 16.5 million, 5.5 million per year, 8 million fully guaranteed. So that's really a 2 year deal for 4 million a year. That's really how that breaks down. Man, Connor, did you already know they put so many names? Any free agent that's a mainstream name, they're gonna tie it to the Cowboys. But we know as Cowboy fans that almost never happens. Although Von Miller did want to go to the Cowboys before he went to the Bills just gave him a better offer. The Lions, they did sign Derek Barnes. The Lions picked up Derek Barnes, but that was for a 3 year deal, 24 million, 8 million a year, 16 fully guaranteed. So that's a 2 year, $8 million contract. It's not really anything more than that. You got, under the Adam Butler, you got the Tennessee Titans. They got Morgan Cox, a UFA, unrestricted free agent, for a 1 year, 1.4 million, 167,000 fully guaranteed. Minnesota got Isaiah Rodgers, unrestricted free agent, 2 years, 11 million, 5.5 per year, 8 million guaranteed. So that's really a $4 million deal for 2 years. Cowboys picked up, or they re-signed their player Marquise Bell, safety, 3 year deal, $9 million, 3 per year. It was really, I don't know why it says $9 million, because it was a $12 million deal. So this is actually not correct on that. And I don't know how many of these others are not correct, but that was not correct. And I'm going to go here now, because that's the bottom of the list. I'm going to go pull up the free agency tracker, and we will go through the list of top free agents as they go. Lamar got 3 more years that he's going to be washed. I believe it. We already got our corner. Play Carlton Davis. I hear you. I don't know. I mean, Vaughn, you're not using Vaughn as like Vaughn comes in as a rotational piece. Um, if if someone were to pick up Vaughn Miller, he's a veteran that's going to be a presence in the locker room. He's going to be a rotational piece that's going to give you. He's not a piece that's on every down. You want to use him on second and third down, and use him that way. All right, so over here on the free agency list, they got the top player on the list, Devontae Adams. Obviously, was at the Jets. The Rams got him. Um, then you got Laramie Tunsil, left tackle from the Texans, the Commanders, the Redskins. They picked up him. Geno Smith, quarterback, who was in Seattle, went to join his ex-coach over at the Raiders, along with DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf from the Seattle Seahawks. He has been also gone. He's going to Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, that deal won't be officially signed until Wednesday on the 12th because that's when free agency starts. Today is technically just the legal tampering period. So today's not the start of free agency. That's Wednesday. Today is the start of the legal tampering period. What up, Alan? What it do? What it do, brother? No, man. The only free agents we signed between yesterday and today were our long snapper, Trent Sieg. We signed him today. And yesterday we re signed Marquise Bell. I hear you. I hear you, Messi. Pull it up. All right, so where were we? We were at DK Metcalf. All right, so Debo Samuels, we know 49ers. He went to the Commanders. Max Crosby was re signed by the Raiders. Stephon Diggs is still out there. I bet that's someone that the Cowboys look at because he's a value pick, knowing that Stephon Diggs is Trayvon's brother, and also he's coming off a torn ACL. That's right up the alley of what the Cowboys are looking for. The Cowboys are looking for these deals that they can get that'll be a good deal for the Cowboys, and I hope that they'll be a great player. So as it goes, you deleted his message, so I posted it up on the screen. Don't delete messages. Well, actually, Messi deleted it. No, Nemo didn't delete it. I didn't even read the whole message, honestly. But we'll take it back down. So yeah, Stephon Diggs is a guy that he was injured, so the guy that was getting bullied. So coming off of an injury, his market's not going to be as high. Those are the kind of people that our Cowboys, my Cowboys, always seem to look for. No, yeah, you right, Carnage. They are struggling with that aspect. You got T. Higgins, who was franchise tagged by the Bengals. Javon Hargrave is still out there. That's a void. I think that's more of a trade than anything. Let me make sure it's just unrestricted free agents that we're seeing here. I don't want to see all these non. All right, so for unrestricted free agents, we still got for the wide receivers, we got Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs, and DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf, like I said, he's supposed to be going to the Steelers, but that's on This is why your ass is always in a cage. Calm down. You wonder why you can't come out. Because you get too damn aggressive. You're too hyper. You need to learn how to be gentle with the children. You're too big to be that hyper around the children. Oh, come on now. Dogs these days. All right, the camera's back. All right, I don't know what happened. There we go. I'm glad it all came back in. What up, Cowboy fan for life? What it do? Yeah, man, I had a phone call. Dak was calling. Had to go talk to Dak for a few minutes. Make sure that we were on track for getting the pieces that we need. You know. Since I got him on speed dial. Not allowed in the United States. Why would you not be allowed in the United States? What do you mean already talking to Mark Holmes? I can't believe you're already talking to Mark Holmes. Like, how did you get so successful that bad? I was talking with Mark Holmes before I started making videos. I've been on Mark Holmes' channel for about 5 years. I've only been a member for about 5 months. But I've been on his channel forever talking with him. And we haven't always got along. We've kind of butted heads a good bit in the very beginning because we don't always agree. Like, if you want to Nemo, if you want to see someone who really loves Dak Prescott, Mark Holmes is your guy. I'm not a Dak Prescott fan, so I don't know what to tell you. I support him because he's my quarterback, and that's my extent of what I like for. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself successful fully on YouTube yet. We're just getting this thing going. I think you all got a little bit of hate in your heart that y'all need to lose. Hey, Canada, where I mean, you're going to get me talking about politics, and that ain't what I do. Politics ain't what I get into. But I can tell you that Canada has had tariffs on America for years. Now that America wants to put tariffs back on them in response, it's a problem. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Damn, well, hopefully we pick up some players that will help us. Thanks for the update. Oh, not a problem, Alan. Yeah, I think the Cowboys are going to be more active probably the third to fourth day. If you listen to stuff that like Brian Broaddus says, Brian Broaddus will tell you that he's been saying that the Cowboys weren't going to be a day 1 or a day 2 player, that they'll be more likely to be the day 3. So we're looking at like by Friday, really, because free agency hasn't hit until the 12th. Today is just the legal tampering period. So today is just the day where teams will go and they'll meet with the free agents and they'll be like, hey, I promise you I'm going to sign you. Here's an IOU. You're going to come with us. But in that same instance, another team can come and swoop that person if it doesn't happen in time by Wednesday. I'm sorry. Can't run mad. You guys might as well become the 51st state. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. My dog's acting up over there. Want to act like a nuisance. Right? America can't always give stuff away for free. We can't always give stuff away for free. Man, Carnage, there's a lot of things that you can't stand, my brother. There's a lot of things you can't stand. Let me get in here and see if we can't find any news or any updates coming through on what's going on. But yeah, hopefully I mean, hey, what about Dak Prescott's girl? I'm not trying to take his baby mama. I got my own baby mama. I got a female, Nemo. Can we say the same about you? I'm married with 3 children. Come on now. Selectively asleep is well. All right. So I'm gonna listen to a guy named Jay Tuck. Goes by CFO Sports on YouTube. He's a very good content creator. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up his interview here, or his little 12-minute video here to react to. Yeah, they like Messi loves the green SpongeBob face. Might be too loud. Dory ain't yours.
Revolutionary product comes along and changes everything. Today, Society X is doing just that for sports. We've seen the same old platform.
Des Bryant.
Recycle.
We might have to bring Des Bryant back.
Insane giveaways and the thriving sports community all in one place.
I've been married for 15 years. No, what you talking about? I've been with my wife since 2010.
Interactive community.
So there's no way she's 15.
Source for community betting conversations.
My daughter's 12.
Premium events to connect with like-minded sports lovers. This isn't just a community. This isn't just another betting program. This is Society X. Whether you're here to win, connect, or experience sports like never before.
All right, enough with the. Let's get into J Tuck. Here we go.
Place for all football fans to bring football fans.
Do you guys hear the audio just fine?
Before. You guys see me travel to New York. You see me.
Hey, and you know there won't be any ads on this video as well. I will. Des did catch it. Absolutely. The league already announced that and apologized, but that didn't help us win that game. It would have if they called it right during the game. But lost my train of thought. All right, back in the video.
Yeah, the Vegas with Dez, you guys see me all over the map, and we are trying to bring that experience to sports bettors and also sports fans. So we will launch Society X today. You will be able to get the link and join. There's free options, there's paid options, right? But we want to build a platform for all football fans and all sports fans in general, where you can come together and just have a good time and win some cool stuff. You know, Des got a lot of gifts that he's giving away. If you watch them on Twitter, he's giving away like $400, $500, just a bunch of random people on Twitter. And I'm letting you guys know he has a lot bigger things planned. So if you ever just want to talk to Des, play him in Madden or beat him in NCAA like I do, or maybe you have a jersey that you want to sign, or maybe you might get a photo, all those types of things. So sign up to Society X right now. We are launching today at 5 p.m. Central. Shouts out to the whole team because we've been putting in a lot of work to get this thing launched, and we're tremendously excited.
That's why Carnage is always on the road. He doesn't never stay home. He travels too much. Older than who? Can't Run Man. How old were you again? I think you were still younger than me, weren't you? Or are you older than me?
But speaking of work, at least one Cowboys player is putting out some big news today. At least something Dallas Cowboys related is actually doing.
All right, so I know the disclaimer is in my intro for the Fair Use Act. I don't own the rights to this. Obviously, CFO Jay Tuck owns the rights to this. So if you guys do want to go see the video or the audio we're playing right now and reacting to, go over to his page, check it out, and you'll be able to see it. We'll get back into it now. He's getting into the content.
Doing something today versus falling asleep at the wheel. We all know today is the first day of NFL free agency. And if you're a Cowboys fan,
yeah, you got you're about about 12 years younger than me because I'll be 38 next month.
And sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. You ain't getting nothing. You're not getting nothing. Don't you ask. Don't you do nothing. Do I get all these?
And ain't that the damn truth? That's what the Cowboys are telling all their fans right now. You ain't getting nothing.
People like, yo, Tuck, I want you to come on our show and talk free agency. And yo, we need to do a free agency roundtable. We need to do this for free agency. And I want you on my show to talk out for what? What do you want me to talk about? We ain't got nothing to talk about. You guys know me. I don't do free agency. I'm not a free agency guy. This is not a free agency channel for the Cowboys space. We do the draft because that's the one place where the Dallas Cowboys have to be active. And we know today was the first day. Got the news that I think was a rib shot to a lot of Cowboys fans, and that is Jay Lou, our guy, our anchor, our nickel.
Yeah, and I was a little upset about the Jay Lou because the Cowboys have been trying to replace Jordan Lewis for 4 years. The Cowboys, at least 3 years. They've always been trying to draft his replacement. But every time they draft his replacement, training camp comes and Jordan Lewis dogs them. Jordan Lewis dogs them. And he becomes the starting slot corner. I think Jordan Lewis is really one of the most underrated DBs in the league. I think people look at his height and his size, and they underestimate the heart and the dog that he has in him. What up, Pixar? What it do? I'm doing all right. I would have been better if we would have re-signed Jordan Lewis instead of letting him go, but I'm all right. Hopefully we bring back at least Rico Dowdle to be our number 2. There are some more pieces we need to do. They're over there signing our long snapper Trent Sieg and getting that deal done, and nobody cares. I feel like anybody can long snap.
One of the highest rated nickel corners in football last year. He's going to Duval. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Jay Lou deserved his money.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Jordan Lewis at all for this either. If anything, it's my disdain is for because it seems like every year, no matter what they say or what they do before free agency, once free agency hits, they get lost in translation because they were doing good. They were talking right, saying the right things. They let the coach hire his own coaches, which was good, which was something that we hadn't seen. And then they were talking about that they were going to be selectively aggressive, which at that point I still heard aggressive. So you would think that they were going to do something. But to me, that might mean more like a day 2, day 3, day 4 thing. But yeah, we'll get into this.
He deserved his bag. We know he came back from the injury, and he played outstanding. He even did a discount when he came back from that injury, a prove-it deal. But sometimes when you go out there and prove it on your prove-it deal, it show me.
What up, Wicked? What it do, brother? Welcome.
The money. And if you're not showing me the money, I love you, Dallas. I love being a Dallas Cowboy, but I got to go. I got to go somewhere else where they are going to give me that bag. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they gave Jay Lou a bag. I really didn't know what was going on because Twitter was up and down today. But I had a bunch of Jags fans all on this YouTube channel. It was like, Duval. What is?
All I can think of now when I hear the Duval chant is their new head coach, Duval. I don't know if anybody has seen the interview of Jacksonville's new head coach, but if you haven't, it's hilarious. Go watch it. Their coach sounds like I don't even want to say it because I don't want to be that mean, but he sounds Riri when he's trying to say the Duval chant, and he just looks the part as well. It's absolutely hilarious. 100%, 100%. And man, shout outs to you. I think you must be new over here. I appreciate you coming over here and checking it out. Did you come from Mark's channel from the podcast that we did on Sunday? Panthers do anything yet? Wicked is a Redskins fan. He's not a Panthers fan. What up, James? What it do? Nemo. Shroom is the Panthers fan. What up, Zaire? What it do, brother? Wild how much brighter it is at almost. Yeah, that's that hour change in our clock, man. That thing threw me off this weekend for sure. I rode around in my work van all day thinking it was an hour earlier. I thought I was getting off an hour earlier just to realize, no, it's not. Yeah, the clocks went back. What it do, Zaire? What it do?
Film sessions, so they're excited about it. Okay, that makes sense, right? So Dallas Cowboys get a crushing blow when it comes to their secondary. Now, here's the conversation.
You're good, Nemo. I figured you were mixing him up with Shroom. Yeah, that's Shroom Merchant that's the Panthers fan. I think he's the only Panthers fan in the channel. And he's from Germany. He actually lives in Germany. So when Shroom comes on, a lot of times it's like early in the morning for him. Like when he comes on at 8 o'clock over here on our 8 o'clock streams, like if he's in for our wrestling stream later, it'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning where he's at in Germany. It's crazy. But I got much appreciation for him.
That cornerback room.
Yeah, we are in dire need of cornerbacks now because we don't know when Trayvon Diggs will be back. I'm thinking probably not until after Thanksgiving. And now we just lost our slot corner, Jordan Lewis, who, to my mind, is probably either one of or the best slot corner in the league. And we might be able to move Deron Bland to slot because he plays that position, but I don't know what we're going to do with cornerback. It's becoming a very, very pressing need for the Cowboys, almost as much as running back or a wide receiver.
No, sir.
And then we still need O-line and D-tackle.
It's been stopping the run. But as of right now.
Also, he's talking about stopping the run. Jordan Lewis was really good, especially for a DB, at stopping the run. And that man wasn't a big dude. He was undersized as a cornerback, but the heart that Jordan Lewis possessed and the fight and the dog that he had in him was just absolutely on display for every game. I think he was the tone setter for our defense, especially when Micah went out.
You got to be able to stop the pass, too. Our team is going to drop back and air us out. And you look at what we have. Deron Bland didn't look the same after the foot injury, but maybe he can recover and get back.
Yeah, right now, as far as corners go, I think we got Deron Bland, we got Chris Carson, and we got Trayvon Diggs. It's scarce. And then we got a bunch of unknowns. Josh Butler.
Back to who he was.
A couple other players.
Then you have Trayvon Diggs going through.
Cowboys need a lot.
So,
you're absolutely right.
Hold on.
Yeah, Washington did get Debo. But Debo is saying that he doesn't want to run the ball anymore, which to me, that was Debo's bread and butter. Debo made his name at being physical in the run game. Saying that he doesn't want to run the ball anymore, I think is a negative on him because I wouldn't want Debo as a pure receiver. And last year he didn't play good.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me that the Dallas Cowboys just moved on from Jay Lou? And wasn't there like last week people were saying that they were going to trade? See, stop the man.
What up, DD? And yeah, you could say that. That's the way it seems anyway so far going into the season, Wicked.
Stop the man. See how stupid people sound. It doesn't make sense. Now, they just lost Jordan Lewis, which is one of the highest rated nickel corners in football. But then about a week ago, y'all were telling me the Cowboys was going to trade Trayvon Diggs too and play with who at corner? Me? No, me? Come on, right? That's why some of y'all got to be a lot smarter. So the secondary issue, we got our safeties. We signed Wanye. We signed Marquise Bells. We got our young gunners back. Donovan Wilson, almost Malik Hooker. We'll see how
Me
that kind of
too.
transcends as we gear up closer to camp. But our corners, Bland, Diggs needs surgery. Kalen Carson put out a cryptic tweet. I get it, bro, right? Believe in yourself, but I'm just saying. Butler, it falls off, right? So the conversation now is rounds 1 to, I would maybe go 1, right? But probably round 3-ish. Oh, we don't have a 4. Round 3-ish, round 5, cornerback is definitely a position that we need to focus on and addressing. Now, I know there's some conversations about maybe bringing Charvarius Ward from the San Francisco 49ers.
He's just giving you congratulations. That's all,
you know what I'm saying? So there's some possibilities of some names kind of floating around that's tied to the Cowboys. But here's what I'll say. Yes, there are front office defenders. Yeah, there are. There's literally people out there who will crash out over the front office. Like, there's people who will want smoke over Steven Jerry Jones, and they will.
And I don't get why. And those are people that are like, oh, because it's a business, which it is. It's a business, but it's a business predicated on a schoolyard sport. That most of these people that play this game started playing this game because of just the love of the game. Come on now, these I'm all love. Just saying, I haven't been on in a while. I'm a moderator when I love. Yeah, it's crazy, Messi. It's crazy.
Will crash out if you say they're not doing a good job. Even after 30 years of L's, they will crash out on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name no names, but they crash out. They'll crash out. They rep the set when it comes to the front office. But here's my frustration. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys are coming off a bad loss versus Green Bay. We know what happened in the playoffs. Last year was horrendous when it came to where our season ended. Cowboys fans are low. Low. I just hate that so much, DJ Clip, right?
J Tuck, you're a fool, brother. Much love to you, though. Oh, man.
Low.
Don't sing it again, Jay.
Right now, Cowboys fans are low. And you go in this off season and you use the term selectively aggressive. What does that mean? It means I ain't gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying, I might, right? But here's the opportunity to show a little. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. It ain't have to be a big name. It ain't have to be a big name up here, but just be a little active in free agency on day one. Now, Tuck, just because
something.
You're active on day one in free agency.
Dude, like the Cowboys didn't even have to do a lot. They could have done anything on day one, and the fan base would not be all in a ruckus like we are. Like, the fan base would not be all upset and angry at the front office for not doing anything if they did something other than sign our long snapper.
Doesn't mean that you're a championship contender. You can build a team. I hear all that. Bot account, right? But the fan base is bleeding out, y'all. You have to give them something. I like Osa. It was cool that we signed Osa for a team-friendly deal. Love that my dog Wanye's back. I love Marquise Bell, right? Trent Sieg is a funny guy. But for the fan base, you have to give us something to be excited about. You cannot go out there with the same old tired fool.
No, and it's crazy because the front office kind of got the fan base, feeling good about the offseason up until free agency. And then it's like, at that point, we don't care. We don't care. Y'all are the people that support the team. Y'all are the people that pay for everything. But we don't care what y'all think. And it's absolutely atrocious. Have you heard or seen Michigan is going to have one of the best O-lines in football for another few years again with the current bad? prospect at QB in college football right now. And I haven't heard. I haven't looked into a whole lot of the college stuff yet.
Philosophy. And just hoping that
there we
Cowboys
go, Demo.
fans just continues to buy in and be excited. You gotta try something different. Try something different. Try something
Pat,
new.
my brother, what
That's
it
the
do? What
frustration
it
when it
do,
comes to
man? We
Cowboys
getting
fans
this
is
channel
they
bumping
aren't
now.
doing
We getting
anything
things.
new. It's the
Let me pause J Tuck here for a second. We getting this channel now to where we starting to make things happen, Pat. We are losing subs somehow, but the content is going to start getting better, Pat. It's going to start getting better. I got my program that I can use for streaming that's going to help bring in better content I can take the chat off the screen. I don't know. Do you guys like the chat on the screen or off the screen? Put an O for on. Well, an O for off too, I guess. Just y'all want the screen on or off for the chat? If I don't have the chat on the screen, Pat won't be able to see what Carnage is saying. So I'm going to put it back up. Because Carnage is over in... Yeah. All right, yeah. Carnage won't be able to see what YouTube is saying. Because we are live on Twitch as well as YouTube. Right now, Messi, it's just Carnage, I think. You'd have to ask Carnage that question. I think it's just Carnage. Unless people come in and don't say nothing. But I'm going to get back into this clip.
same old.
I can't wait until the football season starts and we start getting the numbers that we were getting before the season went off.
Same old. Now, tomorrow, maybe they can do something. But right now, they're in the Bahamas. They vibing. They signed.
Oh, yeah. Also, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I know y'all already have. I just had to put the ticker up there with it. I'll take it back down. Put the banner back up. There we go. Pat. Already told why he says You did tell your opinion, Carnage. You did. Too blessed to be stressed, brother. I hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the way to be. Kill him with positivity.
Osa, and they vibing.
Right,
Contract talks with Micah Parsons, and
I did give him a moderator badge over there in the the Twitch atmosphere, though. I figured out how to do it, so he's still able to be a moderator over in the Twitch stream. That's right. Don't be mean. Double tap your screen.
So it feels like here we go again. Same old Cowboys off season where we signed some of our guys, lost J. Lou, and we kind of float. Maybe day 4, day 5, we'll get active. We'll get some guys. A lot of people will say, "Yo, Tuck, is he good?" I have to drop the film session. But I'm going to Disney next week. I'm going to Disney next week. I'm going to Universal. I'm going on family vacation. I'm not going to be sitting around watching hours
I know you good
up on some 4th-tier free agents. I ain't gonna do it. I just ain't gonna do it. So it would have been nice for the Cowboys to go out there and give the fan base something to be excited about. But they just won't. They are stuck in their ways. They're kind of stuck in their old mentality. And it just is what it is. So we'll see what happens. It would be nice to get Ward. I like Ward when he was from Kansas City, also with San Francisco. Also got Greenlaw, but Greenlaw don't fit what we do in Dallas, y'all. They put gun gestures on people. A tough, nasty linebacker that puts gun gestures on people. That's not the Dallas Cowboys way. The only person that can do gun gestures in Dallas is Rowdy.
I can say one good thing of news for the Cowboys is that there's been a video that's been surfacing of DeMarvion Overshawn out on a dance floor, dancing it up. Cowboy hat, big buckle, and a boots and all. And he's out there dancing it up. So if he can do that, I hope that he's ready for some football. I know that injury was scary with him. Yeah, I'm listening to J Tuck for sure. But yeah, so seeing DeMarvion Overshawn out on the dance floor, dancing it up, having a good time, knees look loose. Amazing, because that just shows that this man's got some miraculous healing powers, because he shouldn't be ready or out there on the dance floor until like next November. Right now, DD, yes, you are. But because with his knee surgery, they literally had to take both knees had to be in the surgery, because they had to take stuff from one knee and move it over to the other. And this just happened a few months ago, and this man's out on the dance floor. This man's got some Adrian Peterson healing powers, and I love it. I wanted DK so bad, bro. I had a deal lined up and planned out. All the Cowboys had to do was pull the trigger.
Linebackers.
And for a 2, they got him for a 3. I was offering a 1. I was offering a 1 and a 5, and I was going to give him Jalen Brooks or Jalen Tolbert or Ryan Flournoy or Mingo, whoever. I would have gave him any one of those guys. I would have gave him the number 5, the 5th round pick, 170, and the 12th pick to get DK in the 18th pick. And at the 18th pick, I would have took Omarion Hamlin. I would have took the running back. Man, I done messed his name up. Omarion I'm butchering his name right now. It's slipping my brain. But I wanted, and then we would have had DK. We would have had the Carolina running back, Omarion Hampton. We would have had Omarion Hampton at the 18th pick, and then we could have addressed O-line, wide D-line, cornerback, all of that in 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, Kupp's going somewhere. Cooper Kupp will be going somewhere now that DK's heading that way. Or no, not that way, but Devontae Adams.
He does not fit the corporate mode that the Dallas Cowboys like. But me personally, y'all know.
Of course, Diddy. Of course.
Like that grin. But we'll see what happens when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys in this offseason. But as of right now, day one, it feels like the same old thing. If you probably watched my video from March 10th last year,